Hello dear students, myself CMA Padmaja Bujruk. I will discuss hire purchase and installment system. Go to study note number 9, hire purchase and installment system. Today we'll discuss and see illustrations where partial repossession of goods takes place. Partial repossession. In case of partial repossession, the hire vendor takes back possession of part of the goods. Practical steps under partial repossession. Step 1. Calculate book value of goods repossessed. How to calculate book value of goods repossessed is cost minus depreciation up to the date of repossession will be book value of goods repossessed. Calculate agreed value of goods repossessed. Loss on default will be book value minus agreed value. Journal entries under partial repossession. Books of hire purchaser. For transfer of agreed value of goods repossessed, hire vendor account debit to assets. Whatever is the agreed value of goods repossessed is to be transferred to asset account from hire vendor's account. So hire vendor debit to asset. For transfer of loss on default, profit and loss account debit to asset. In case of profit on default, reverse entry will be passed. In the books of hire vendor, on repossession of goods at agreed value, hire purchase goods repossessed account debit to hire purchaser accounts. 2, 3, 4 same entries as in the books case of complete repossession. We'll see these entries. Goods repossessed account debit to cash or bank for amount spent on reconditioning or repairing the goods. For sale of goods repossessed, cash, bank or debtors account debit to goods repossessed account. For loss on sale of goods repossessed, profit and loss account debit to goods repossessed account. In case of profit, reverse entry will be passed. Now we'll see illustration 8. On 1/1/11, A purchased 5 machines from B. Payment was to be made 20% down and the balance in 4 annual installments of 2,80,000, 2,60,000, 2,40,000, 2,20,000 commencing from 31st December 11. These are all installment amounts. The vendor charged interest at 10% per annum. A writes off depreciation at 20% per annum on original cost. Straight line method. On A's failure to pay the installment due on 31st December 12, that is very second installment, after negotiations on 1/1/13, B agreed to leave 2 machines with A, adjusting the value of other 3 machines against the amount due. That means out of 5 machines, he has repossessed 3 machines and 2 machines are left with A. The machines being valued at cost less 40% per annum depreciation on written down value basis. B. After spending 6,000 on repairs of each of such machines sold at 70,000 on 30th June 30. Prepare relevant accounts in the books of A and B. See illustration 7. Same question is there, but that was full repossession. This is partial repossession. So calculations of interest and cash price is same. Cash price of 5 machines is 10 lakhs. Therefore, cash price of 1 machine is 2 lakhs. Valuation of repossession of machines by B. Cash price of 1 machine is 2 lakhs. So cash price of 3 machines is 6 lakhs. Valuation is 40% per annum depreciation on WDV. Depreciation at 40% on 6 lakhs, 2 lakh 40,000. Written down value on 31st December 11 is 3 lakh 60,000. On 3 lakh 60,000 at 40% depreciation 1 lakh 44,000. So repossessed value is 2 lakhs 16,000. See statement showing calculation of interest and cash price. We have already seen this in illustration 7. Total installments 12 lakhs, total cash price 10 lakhs and total interest is 2 lakhs. Depreciation on straight line method 20% of 10 lakhs is 2 lakhs. Cash price of 5 machines is 10 lakhs. Cash price of 1 machine is 2 lakhs. Book value of 3 repossessed machines just now we have seen 20% depreciation will We have seen this repossessed value. Just now we have seen, I'll show you once again. Repossessed value 2,16,000 we have seen. This valuation of repossessed machine, cash price of 3 machines minus depreciation at 40%. Written down value again minus depreciation at 40%. Repossessed value is this. Now we'll find out what is the book value of these 3 machines repossessed. He is charging depreciation 20% on straight line method. So cash price of 3 machines is 6 lakhs. Depreciation at 20%, 1,20,000. Written down value 4,80,000. Second year's depreciation again 1,20,000 only because method uses straight line method. So book value is 3,60,000. Loss on default is book value minus agreed value. Book value is 3,60,000. Repossessed value or agreed value is 2,16,000. So loss on repossession is 1,44,000. This is, we'll see how it has been recorded in the asset account. Machinery account on 1/1/11 2 bank 10 lakh. Sorry, 2B 10 lakh. Machinery 2B 10 lakhs. B's account 1/1/11 by machinery 10 lakhs. 31st December 11 by depreciation 2 lakhs, balance carried down 8 lakhs. Second year 2 balance brought down 8 lakhs, by depreciation 2 lakhs by straight line method. Balance carried down 6 lakhs. Third year beginning balance brought down 6 lakhs. Now we'll go to vendor's account. 1/1/11 by machinery 10 lakhs. 1/1/11 2 bank 2 lakhs down payment. 31st December 11 by interest 80,000, first year's interest due. 31st December 11 2 bank 2,80,000, payment of first installment. 2 balance carried down 6 lakhs. Second year beginning by balance brought down 6 lakhs, by interest second year's interest due 60,000, but he has made default in paying the installment. Goods repossessed have been valued at 2,16,000. So 2 machinery account 2,16,000 and balance carried down is 4,44,000. Now see here, third year beginning we have seen 2 balance brought down by B's account, that is this. Repossessed machineries have been valued at 2,16,000. We have seen the calculation. By profit and loss account, loss on default 1,44,000. Just now we have seen 1,44,000. Repossessed value 2,16,000. By depreciation 80,000. See, he has repossessed 3 machines. 2 machines are with him. So this is depreciation of 2 machines. Cash price of 1 machine is 2 lakhs. So cash price of 2 machines is 4 lakhs. 20% of 4 lakhs is 80,000. So this is depreciation 80,000 of 2 machines, and balance carried down is written down value of 2 machines. A's account in the books of B. On 1/1/11 2 hire purchase sales, cash price. 1/1/11 buy bank 2 lakhs down payment. 31st December 11 2 interest due 80,000. 31st December 11 buy bank 2,80,000, receipt of first installment, by balance carried down 6 lakhs. Second year beginning 2 balance brought down 6 lakhs. 31st December 12 2 interest due on second installment, but he has not received this, so by balance carried down 6,60,000. Third year beginning 2 balance brought down 6,60,000 by goods repossessed account. He has repossessed these sum of the goods, and value of this is 2,16,000, balance carried down. Goods repossessed accounts, 2A's account 2,16,000. He has spent 18,000 on repairs, 2 bank 18,000. He has sold it for 2,10,000, by bank 2,10,000, profit and loss account. They have given you repair cost per machine, so 6,000 into 3, and selling price per machine. So by bank, balance will be transferred to profit and loss account. Now we'll see illustration 10. On 1st Jan 12, A purchased from B plant valued 7,45,000, payment to be made by 4 semi-annual installments, that is, installment is to be paid after 6 months, of 2,10,000 each, interest being charged at 5% per half year. It is not 5% per annum. Every half year they are charging 5%. A paid the first installment on 1st July but failed to pay the next. Purchase of machinery is in 1st Jan. First installment due was on 1st July after 6 months. He has paid it but he has not paid the next. B repossessed the plant on 4th Jan 13. On 5th Jan 13, after negotiation, A was allowed to retain the plant of which the original cash price was 3,90,000. Total cash price is 7,45,000, out of which he was allowed to retain the plant which was having cash price 3,90,000, and he was to bear the loss on the remainder which was taken over by B on that date for 3,75,000. So the value of goods repossessed is 3,75,000. B waived the interest after 31st December 12. Another agreement was signed for payment of balance amount. Show ledger accounts, the necessary records in the books of A, charging depreciation at 10% per annum half yearly on written down value. He charges depreciation 10% per annum half yearly. So every half year he charges depreciation. Depreciation is 10% per annum. So half yearly depreciation is 5%. Higher purchase price 2,10,000 into 4, 8,40,000. Cash price 7,45,000. Total interest is 95,000. There is no down payment. Cash price of plant is 7,45,000. Cash price of plant retained with him is 3,90,000. Therefore, cash price of plant repossessed is 3,55,000. Value of repossession 3,75,000 is given. Now we'll find out book value of plant repossessed at 10% on written down value method. Cash price is 3,55,000. He has repossessed the plant whose cash price was 3,55,000. Just now we have seen this. Depreciation at 10% for 6 months. So written down value on 30 June 12 is this. Minus depreciation at 10% for 6 months. On this, calculate depreciation at 10% for 6 months. You will get depreciation. So written down value on 31st December is 3,20,387. Written down value of the plant was this, but value of repossession was 3,75,000. Book value is less, repossession value is more, so there is profit on default. 3,75,000 minus 3,20,387, profit on default is 54,613. It is to be debited to asset account. See statement of interest calculation and cash price. Cash price is 7,45,000, no down payment. 5% of that is interest. Installment amount is 2,10,000. 2,10,000 minus interest is cash price. Deduct this cash price. You will get outstanding cash price. On that 5% is the interest. This is interest amount. Installment minus interest is cash price. I have stopped here because there is default in payment of interest and partial goods repossessed. Now machinery account and B's account. On 1/1/12 machinery to B 7,45,000 cash price. B's account. Buy plant or machinery on 1/1/12 7,45,000. 30 June 6 monthly he is calculating depreciation. By depreciation at 10% for 6 months, balance carried down. On 1/7/12 after 6 months, balance brought down. 31st December 12 by depreciation. On this, because it is written down value, at 10% for 6 months, balance carried down. Then on 1/1/13 2 balance brought down. Now we'll go to B's account and again we'll come to machinery account. First entry we have seen on 1/1/12 buy plant and machinery 7,45,000 cash price. 30 June 12 buy interest 37,250 to balance carried down. Why? Because this is 6 monthly installment, that's why on 30 June 12. On 1/7/12 buy balance brought down, same balance 782,250. On 31st December 12 buy interest, second interest is due is 28,613. On 1st July 12 payment of first installment 2,10,000. Second installment he has not paid 31st December 12 to balance carried down. On 1/1/13 buy balance brought down, same balance 600863 to machinery account. On 5/1/13 he has repossessed and value of repossession is 3,75,000 and balance carried down. Now go to machinery account. 3 in B's account, to machinery account 3,75,000, in machinery account by B 3,75,000. Profit on repossession I have shown you 54,613 calculation I have shown you this calculation. So balance carried down. This balance is of the machinery which he has retained, which is 3,90,000. Calculate depreciation 10% for 6 months. Again on this 10% for 6 months you will get this value. That is how it is to be done. Three lakh 51,975. This 15,9 is by mistake. It should be 3,51,975. Just do this. This is just for cross checking, cross verification whether these figures match. This is nothing but the value of asset which is retained by the purchaser or hire vendor, which the plants which he had retained with the purchaser. 3,90,000 minus depreciation for 6 months at 10% minus depreciation at 10% for 6 months. So this is 351,975. Now go to illustration 13. Z Associates purchased 7 trucks on hire purchase on 1st July 12. Cash price of each truck was 1 lakh. The company has to pay 20% of the cash purchase price at the time of delivery and the balance in 5 half-yearly installments starting from 31st December 12 with interest 5% per annum half-yearly rates. 5% per annum half-yearly rates. So half-yearly interest will be 2.5%. On the company's failure to pay the installment due on 30 June 13, it was agreed that the company would return 3 trucks to the vendor and remaining 4 trucks would be retained. He has been allowed to retain 4 trucks and company has repossessed 3 trucks. The vendor agreed to allow him a credit for the amount paid against 3 trucks less 25%. This is how the valuation of repossessed truck is to be done. Whatever amount he has paid for 3 trucks, rest 25%. Show the relevant account in the books of purchaser and vendor, assuming the books are closed in June every year and depreciation 20% per annum is charged on trucks. They are not charging depreciation on 6 monthly basis. Depreciation they are charging on yearly basis. Vendor, after spending 2,000 on repairs, sold all the trucks for 80,000. Cash price of 1 truck is 1 lakh. Cash price of 7 trucks is 7 lakhs. Down payment is 20%. 20% of 7 lakhs is 1 lakh 40,000. Outstanding cash price is 5 lakhs 60,000. So this is outstanding cash price. Number of installments of 5. Therefore, cash price of each installment is 5,60,000 divided by 5, 1,12,000. Cash price of each installment is equal. So interest are in proportion. Interest rate 5% per annum, therefore 2.5% for 6 months. When cash price of the installment is same, interest are in proportion. Interest of first installment 2.5% of outstanding cash price, that is 5,60,000, 14,000. Therefore, interest of second installment will be 14,000 divided by 5 into 4. Why divided by 5? Because there are 5 installments. For third installment, 14,000 divided by 5 into 3. Fourth installment, 14,000 divided by 5 into 2. Fifth installment, 14,000 divided by 5 into 1. So these interests are 2,800 into 2, 2,800 into 3, 2,800 into 4. That's how you are supposed to do. Interest are in proportion. Now we'll see Amount paid for 7 trucks. He has paid down payment 1,40,000 plus only first installment. What is cash price of first installment? 1,12,000. So down payment is 1,40,000. Cash price of first installment is 1,12,000. Total he has paid 2,52,000. This is for 7 trucks. For 7 trucks he has paid 2,52,000. So therefore for 3 trucks he has paid 1,08,000 only. 2,52,000 divided by 7 into 3 minus 25% is 27,000. 25% of 1,08,000. So agreed value of repurchased trucks is 81,000. Now you are supposed to find out its book value. Cash price, 3 trucks he has repurchased. Cash price of 1 truck is 1 lakh. Therefore cash price of 3 trucks is 3 lakhs. Depreciation at 20% for 1 year, 60,000. So written down value of truck of these 3 trucks at the time of repossession is 2,40,000. Loss on default, book value is 2,40,000. Agreed value of repossession is 81,000. 1,59,000 loss will be shown in the truck's account. Cash price minus down payment, outstanding cash price, 2.5% of that is 14,000. 1,12,000 is the cash price which we know, plus interest is installment. We have already calculated the interest. You can write here interest. Installments, cash price of installment is equal. So interest plus cash price of installment is the installment amount. Default is there. He has repossessed 3 trucks. In the books of hire purchaser, truck account and hire vendor account. On 1/7/12 to hire vendor 7 lakhs. Cash price of trucks. Hire vendor account on 1/7/12. Buy trucks 7 lakhs. Now see truck account. By depreciation 1,40,000. Now we'll go to vendor account. On 1/7 to bank 1,40,000. This is down payment. 31st December 12 by interest 14,000. 30 June 13 by interest 11,200. 6 monthly interest. That's why interest has come twice. 31st December and 30th of June. On 31st December to bank, payment of first installment 1,26,000. Then installment is not paid. So on 30 June he has taken repossession of trucks and that value we have calculated 81,000 and balance carried down. Now this 81,000 will go to truck account, to hire vendor account 81,000, to profit and loss on surrender. I have shown you the working note 1,59,000, balance carried down 3,20,000. This is the value of trucks which he has, which is retained. Cost price of 1 truck we know, so cost price of 4 trucks is 4 lakhs minus depreciation 80,000, so 3,20,000. So this is how this you are supposed to work out this in order to match. Check this cross verification 3,20,000. In this particular video we have seen illustrations having partial repossession of goods. Thank you.